Welcome to yet another episode of Erongo Talk, our community, your news. I am your host and my name is Adolf Kaure as we find ourselves in the harbor town of Walvis Bay. So in today's program we have the news as usual, as we do give you an update on the 4 learners who were recently swabbed for COVID-19. So you do not want to miss out on that one. We also bring you the weather forecast as well as an interview with Paul Njambula, who is a tourism expert, as well as Lindie Dreyer from Gordon Fang. So don't move an inch. We'll be back right after this.
Hey guys, it's Likius Nanda, Namibian Golfer 2018 Sports Star of the Year. Keep watching Erongo Talk. We'll be right back after this.
It is now time for the news, and as we promised, there is an update on the 4 school learners who were recently swabbed in Swakopmund for COVID-19. So they were swabbed for displaying symptoms of flu-like symptoms, as well as respiratory. They did display some respiratory symptoms as well. And as we spoke to the Minister of Health and Social Services, Dr. Kalumbi Shangula, he did tell us that this is just a precautionary measure that is taken by the ministry. It's nothing new. It's something that is done on a daily basis countrywide in all hospitals. So this was done to just increase as well the number of people that have been tested. As we know, Namibia has a very low number of people that were tested for COVID-19. So it's a really good initiative to get as many people tested for COVID-19 as possible, so that we do know what is really the real number of people who have this disease and this virus. So the good news on this is that all 4 learners of Swakopmund Secondary School who reside at the Ernsroomf hostel in Swakopmund all tested negative. So earlier Dr. Kalumbi Shangula also told us that we should not be alarmed. We should be really calm about the situation, as it is just a precautionary measure. So really good news coming from Swakopmund. And Swakopmund, of course, has no COVID-19 positive cases as well. So that is really something that other towns can learn from on what the town is currently doing to mitigate the pandemic. In crime news, we have 2 rape cases that was reported by the regional crime coordinator for investigation in the Erongo region for Nampo, Deputy Commissioner Erastus Ekuyu. So one of the incidences took place in Kwizermund, with the other 2 rape incidences also taking place in Swakopmund and Walvis Bay respectively. So really tragic news right there. And there was also another case, crime story that took place in Swakopmund, and this was a 20-year-old man who allegedly he was charged by Erongo Red for theft as well as malicious damage of property. So according to the police, this man damaged and wanted to take some equipment, power equipment that belongs to Erongo Red, and this was in Swakopmund, and he sustained very serious burns and is currently in the hospital at the Swakopmund State Hospital. So the police, obviously we spoke to the police, and the police told us that please do not risk your life. We know that you want to provide for your family, times are hard, but do not meddle with any power equipment that belongs to any power utility, including Erongo Red and so on. And they told us that the value of this equipment is valued at 80,000 Namibian dollars. So times are hard out there and everyone wants to provide, but yeah, please do not risk your life for this. And we also have a very, very sad story here in Walvis Bay, where a lady who is a school teacher at a local school here in Walvis Bay really did something that is not really clever. A story written by our colleague Leandria Lowe. A lady went on Facebook and made racist remarks, and she's a teacher, a grade 2 teacher at a school named Hillside Christian College in Walvis Bay. So Corinne Steenkamp went on Facebook and made outrageous racist remarks, saying that civilization is not made for blacks, and that the Bible was not written for blacks. And the world knows that Europe is fed up with uncivilized people. America is fed up with uncivilized invaders, and that's why Trump is building a wall. So she also said that let that sink in into your rotten and smelly mouth. Go back to the bush and eat your rotten food like your forefathers. That is what she said on social media. And this was the remarks were uttered as comments on the death of a Zimbabwean national who died in Ochivarongo, who apparently was allegedly assaulted by 5 men. So as is the norm in society, every action has a reaction, every action has a consequence, and the school has decided to obviously suspend her. So really not wise what she did on Facebook, and that is also a lesson to people out there. Be careful what you say on Facebook, because your employers are watching you. So really sad development right there. And in society, we're all humans, we're all part of the human race, so let's keep that one in check as well. No race is superior to another race. So in more positive news that happened yesterday, a 40-year-old lady by the name of Anastasia Utipes was the lucky winner of a Hyundai i10 Grand, which is worth 80,000 Namibian dollars. And you know what she did? Well, it was part of the Spar Namibia winner car competition. All she did was she just used her Spar rewards card and bought a few items. She just bought 4 items, and a draw took place on Sunday, and she was announced as the lucky winner. So Rhino de Priya handed over the keys to her yesterday, and all she has to do right now is just fill up that tank and get insurance for this car. And this is really positive news in these times of COVID-19, when the economy is so difficult, when everyone is struggling with finances and so on. There you have it. She has a brand new car. So that brings us to the end of today's news. Do keep on watching Erongo Talk. Our community, your news. We'll be back right after this.
We are here with Paul Njambula, who is an expert on the tourism industry. Hi, Paul. How are you?
Thank you very much. And you?
I'm well. So, Paul, can you give us a little bit of insight in your history in the tourism and travel industry?
Okay, so I basically studied international travel and tourism. I graduated in 2010, but I've never worked for a tourism company. So after I finished my studies in tourism, I worked for a number of NGOs, such as the French Cultural Center, the UN Environmental Project in the 3 countries of Angola, Namibia, and South Africa. And so more in 2012, I co-founded a company called Swakop Cycle Tours. At the time, it was the first cycling tour company in Swakopmund, or at the coast actually, to say. And last year, I started Empire's Tours and Safaris. So moving from a activity operator to move to a tour operator. Yeah. So I had a lot of plans and hopes and dreams for 2020.
And they're all gone now, are they?
Yeah. So the pandemic has really been a disaster for the tourism industry. I think in this whole country of Namibia, and also globally, the 2 sectors which suffer the most is actually the tourism sector and the conferencing industry, because people also forget that there's also business tourism. Equally, those are the 2 biggest casualties of the COVID-19. So I kind of had to throw all my plans out of the window for 2020. So what I'm using the time now is to plan better for 2021 and 2022, when eventually things open up.
Okay, so Paul, could you give us some insight when Stage 1 lockdown was first announced in Erongo and Khomas? Could you give us a little bit of insight into that time in the tourism industry?
Yeah, so with the emergency being declared by the president, try to protect Namibian people in the country, we already had numbers of, for example, in my company personally, I had number of bookings. I was actually in Europe both January and February, especially for Empire's tours, to market Namibia as a destination. I had already a lot of quotations requests when I came back in the end of February, and also quotations and provincial bookings. And I can say all of this has been cancelled. And it's not just me, but everyone else. So as long as the borders are closed, it's making it more difficult for the industry to recover. The ones which are fortunate is the lodges and the hotels, because they can still make use of the domestic market, which is the locals, Namibians themselves. They, especially for those ones in Swakopmund, they're very fortunate that we saw just 2 weeks ago with a long weekend. Swakopmund was flooded. So we have a lot of big hoteliers in town which were fully booked to capacity. So it was good relief for them. But it cannot be every day as long as we have this. So, but it also creates some sense that as Namibians, we need to, especially the industry, also we need to come together, work together in unity, and also try to promote working harder to create that domestic tourism. It's happening now, but I think there's still room beyond even COVID-19 that we have. You know, you go to, I traveled in Europe and other few places and so on, in some countries, you see there is the domestic market. So our lodges typically, Namibia is not a cheap destination, which makes it difficult expensive for the local people. So in that sense, if we can maybe work on the packages or prices for the local ones throughout the year, because already tourism in Namibia is only for 6 to 7 months. So even the low season, when it's quiet, when you don't really have the international people, you can still have the locals to support you at those special discount prices. I hope we don't just stop these prices when things are back to normal. We should continue so that we can have a long-term sustainably to recover the industry.
Okay, so with the second lockdown, there was obviously consequences in the first phase 1 lockdown, and now we're back to stage 1 again. How did the second stage 1 lockdown aggravate the situation in the tourism industry?
It did really, it really expanded the problem more, because now you see what happens at just now for a couple of weeks, people were now coming out, starting to do things, trying to put bread on the table. And now we are shut inside the houses again. With that situation, it's going to create more poverty, more social issues, and more problems because people don't have an income. But we do understand the position of the government. They need to protect us, and this is for the best interest of ourselves and our families and everyone. But economically, I think government should also maybe in a way sense to find some kind of real stimulus plans to support the tourism industry, because this is a renewable sector. Mining can deplete, the resource can deplete, fishing can deplete. We know agriculture has been struggling for the last 7 years, and literally in the last year and a half we're coming back. But tourism is one of those sectors. The only thing which can stop tourism in this country is when the borders are closed and when you have high crime rate. So tourists, they can come back and back and back, and then it's also a sector which we need to understand that it's not just, you don't have to go to university to get jobs in the tourism industry. So there's a lot of low-hanging fruits in this sector, and it creates opportunity for everyone. As long as you can be working with people, or you are interested and passionate to be around people, you can grow. You find people who start as a receptionist, later they are front office manager, or later they're even running that operations. So it's an industry for everyone, and it should be every Namibian's business to protect this industry.
Okay, so the tourism industry, Haiku Dergelo of Destination Swakopmund told Erongo that he expects the tourism industry to start recovering by the end of this year. This was before the new stage 1 was announced. So does the new stage 1 push back that time, or when do you think the tourism industry will start recovering?
Okay, I think people in the industry, but Namibians in general, we need also to be realistic. There is things we wish or you want to happen. If it was up to me, I would like things to come back to normal in September. We project most probably September is a month which the borders are going to open up, but nothing is guaranteed for now. Not even the president knows, I think, because no one knows. Yeah. So that's one thing we need to be realistic about. And the second thing is that what are we doing now as an industry, as a country, to promote tourism, that when eventually the borders are open, that we can sell, that we can fill up all these rooms, we can fill up all the tour operations. So what are we doing now? That is something which I want the industry, as country at large, as government, NTB, the Minister of Environment and Tourism, to come up together. Because one thing we are fortunate, we are only number 2 after Mongolia, the least populated country in the world. So that is a plus for Namibia after the pandemic. We're in a desert country, which means generally our weather is warm. It's a plus. So we have low cases of corona currently now. We're in the list of most probably in the top 20 countries, lowest cases of corona. That's another plus. So we have all these advantages in front of us. Yeah. So we need to package those advantages. Already having a beautiful country, mind you, one of the beautiful countries in the world. So we need to package all that and start planning a strategy. How do we market it? So comes eventually, my belief is that honestly, maybe it will take us another, say, 6 to 8 months, even up to 10 months. So, but eventually when all things are over, because the second wave is still yet to come. So the worst is not even here yet. So we need to be realistic on that one also. So, and then eventually when that time comes, when you're already open, but we should not now wait until when we open to do marketing and want to sell Namibia. We should be selling Namibia, say, towards in the next 3 months. Take the first 3 months from now today, come up with a nice strategy, a plan, a marketing plan, spend as much as we can. Because the thing is that we also need to find a way that industries which brings in money in this country must be also well funded. Unfortunately, the Minister of Tourism is not well funded. So of course, again, they can also well fund NTB and so on. But I think from both private sector and government, we need to really work on a proper campaign to make Namibia as, say, by June 2021, when eventually everything is over, that we are the destination which we're actually saying no to tourists who say we are full, we can't take you anymore.
Yeah, I think saying no to tourists and saying we're full has always been the dream for the tourism industry. Yes. So yeah, that is it from Paul Njambula on the tourism industry and the time ahead. We are here with Lindie Dreyer, the owner of both Gordon Fang and Anchor's restaurant in Walvis Bay. Hi Lindie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay, so Lindie, COVID-19 has hit the hospitality industry massively.
Yeah.
How have you been surviving?
We have been operating on a takeaway basis, which is very limiting to us, especially the amount of employees that we have and overheads that we need to cover every month. So it's been quite challenging, like just meeting those financial demands, but with sink or swim, you've got to keep going.
Yeah, and in terms of staff, it seems like everybody in the industry is currently cutting staff by at least 50%. How have you guys been doing on your staff?
Yeah, well, thus far, until now, we've managed to keep all of our permanent employees. There's a few short-term contracts that we weren't able to renew, but we have agreements with all our staff. We played open books with them. We asked them for their input, and they've agreed to work like reduced hours on a reduced rate for for now at least, until things get going. So we have a good understanding with each other, and so far we haven't had to let anyone go because of this.
That's some good news.
Yeah.
So, looking forward, when you open up, what are you most excited for?
I want people to be able to sit down and enjoy their meals here with us. I mean, that's why we opened the restaurant.
Yeah.
It's there's a satisfaction in seeing somebody enjoy themselves in your restaurant and something that you've created.
Yeah.
And that's all we want. I mean, you send somebody a takeaway box, you don't know how it reaches them cold. If it gets to them cold, or if they even enjoyed it, or you don't get that direct feedback, and it's just, we miss that. We miss the enjoyment of it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Lindie.
Cool. No problem.
It is now time for the weather forecast for all the towns in the mighty Erongo region. And starting with the harbor town that we currently find ourselves in, Walvis Bay, the sun rose today at 20 minutes to 8. So this is also the norm for all the towns in the region. The sun rose at 20 to 8, and it will set at around 20 minutes past 6. And for today's forecast for all the towns, Walvis Bay has a wind direction of south and a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Swakopmund has a slightly cooler temperature of 19 degrees Celsius, with also a southerly wind direction, with Henties Bay even cooler temperature of 18 degrees Celsius, with the wind remaining a southerly wind direction. In Arandas, they displayed they got a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius as a maximum, with a south-southeasterly wind direction for today, with Usakos having the same temperature of 20 with wind direction of southeasterly that side. In Karibep, they also have a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius with a south-southeasterly wind direction, and Omaruru once again having a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius with also a south-southeasterly wind direction. Moving on to tomorrow's forecast, Walvis Bay will have a minimum of 18 as well as a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius with the wind flowing from the southeasterly wind direction. Swakopmund will have a minimum of 19 and a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius with the wind coming from the south. Henties Bay will have a minimum of 15 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius with the wind flowing from the south. Arandas will have a minimum of 14 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 27 with the wind once again coming from the south. Usakos will have a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius, very cool that side, as we move more into the interior, with a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius with the wind coming from the east-northeasterly direction. Karibeb will have a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius with an even cooler 7 degrees Celsius minimum with the wind coming from the east-northeasterly direction. The wind in Omaruru will be prevailing from the east with a minimum temperature of 5 degrees, very chilly out there, and a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius. And that brings us to the end of today's weather forecast. Do keep tuned to Erongo Talk. Wear your masks, wear your gloves, do sanitize and wash your hands regularly. Keep that social distancing. So with that, it has been a pleasure having you in my company today. Do make sure to watch Erongo Talk tomorrow. Our community, your news. Thank you for watching. Stay awesome and ciao.